Good afternoon. This is Lady Angela with Sister Friend Circle, the Afterglow. We had a magnificent time today as my sisters came together to talk about being focused and honoring our no's. Today's scripture reference was Jeremiah 29, verses 11 through 14. In Module 1, I talked about how God's plan for us is specific, how it's complete, and how it's intentional. God has an intimate understanding of his plan for us, and when we identify distractions, seek his instructions, and stand on our declarations, which are based on his word, we essentially put the enemy on lockdown by fully embracing God's plan. Module 2 was presented by author Suzan Stroud, and she actually said to us that when we're unable to say no, that means we aren't focused. We learned from her today that no is a complete sentence, and that means that I'm not obligated. She shared with us that we have to hear from God the direction and path that we're to take, and that while we're doing that, we have to watch out for the yes predators. Our next module, Module 3, was presented by Reverend Anarah Henderson, and she said, in our no is the power to conquer. In our no is the power to conquer. And that was based on Romans chapter 8, a very familiar passage of scripture. She said, our no keeps us connected to God, that our no is a strategy. And we have to be careful not to be so busy with obligations that we miss the yes from the one with the plan. And her ringing theme at the end was, it's the nay for me. We closed out Module 4 with Dr. Vernessa Bowles, and she said that saying no is establishing boundaries, which is essential to our psychological well-being, that we have to stay focused on God's plan by checking the motive for our yes, and that we have to assess the cost of our no. We had an amazing time today. If you were not able to join us by way of Facebook Live, you will be able to watch that particular session, which was our third installment of Sister Friend Circle, shortly on my YouTube channel. Thank you again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Blessings.